The tilted license plate suggests we've got a fast boy. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Oh, come the fuck on. I'll never understand why people are like afraid of speed bumps. I mean, if you can't take them at the speed that's like designated to slow down to, then surely there's something wrong. Oh, not even a thanks. Not even a thanks. Grateful little bish. Do you know what? I do think that a loud exhaust equals an aggressive rider. It just encourages the mentality just to be loud and fucking blasting around. I mean, not that I was, you know, slowly tootling around before I put the new exhaust on, but ever since, I am just like, rah, blah, 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 blah. Every opportunity I get to make some fucking, I mean, maybe because it's new, maybe once it's sort of, I've got used to it a bit, I'll go back to my normal driving style. But the pops, the loud noise, the aggression, it's like everything's just begging me to just absolutely rinse that right wrist. I thought she was bald with like a little weird ponytail, but that's how slick to her skull that she'd scraped her hair. Weird. What a prick. Look at him in his little scooter with his little L plates and his high vis and his weird little fucking face mask half helmet thing. Scumbag! He's been nodding out of respect. They should hear me fucking coming, and the head should be bobbling by the time it fucking reaches my eyesight. Scumbags. No, but yeah, it's weird. I wonder if that's because like I'm obsessed with the sound of things. Like if a bike doesn't sound good, then I am literally not interested. It doesn't matter what the performance is. If it sounds like shit, then I couldn't care less. I mean, I absolutely love the Africa Twin with a decent exhaust on it. Sounds just, oh god, amazing. I think it's like the only ADV style bike I actually would own. Still we want to own one. I was watching videos of the Honda Magna this morning. I'm listening to that that V4 little sound. I didn't check. I'm gonna assume he didn't because he's a fucking prick. Just like this fucking double van dickheads. Double van, double dickheads. Maybe that's why the government like insist on, to the point where you get these massive silent bins on the side of bikes, these horrific monstrosities. It's got nothing to do with emissions and everything to do with calming down the biker. Oh, I was tempted then. Might improve your home, but it ruins your enjoyment of your commute. That was a nod. That was a little nod. Just imagine when the world eventually has to turn to the electric motor and everything on the street is just a silent whisper. I can't think of anything more depressing than just a motorway of just... Got the old pumpkin pickers are picking some pumps. I think sometimes you just want a bit of noise in your life, don't you? You want some raucous noise. I know you can get like electronic exhausts, but it's not the same. It's not. It's a gimmick, really. I watched, oh god, the channel name is Motors for the Masses. The guy, an exhaust system on his, like an electronic exhaust on his van, so he can make it sound like whatever he wants. So he can like, you know, he can drive a transit van that sounds like an F1 car, right? That's hilarious, but eventually it's just like, you know, when everyone gets used to it, it's like, aha, look at that, it sounds like it's really fast, but it's not. Although I think it's quite a sporty van. I can't imagine the kind of social pariah you'd be, like 20, 30 years from now when like everyone's in electric vehicles, and you're the one guy that's got an electric vehicle that goes, rah, 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 rah. Come on, people need to start learning the fucking width of their car, start buying things that aren't retardedly big and bulky. It's not as if there's like a huge amount of room on the inside of them either. Spaces full of safety equipment. What? Who cares? But a tiny bit of steel between you and certain death. Let's go! Oh I'm hoping the video and sound is good for these, because the past couple of videos I've done, I've had the sound like really low, and then I've went in and I've used like Premiere Pro to try and get it back to a nice mix of engine and voice. But what I've done is I put it, I mean, it's still not like, it's still like a minus 11 or 12 or something like that. So as long as I'm not peaking the mic constantly, the hope is that I can clean up the sound, sort of do it the other way, in the other direction, if that makes sense. So maybe instead of having to like boost the volume, and I'm just trying so that you can hear the beauty that is this engine. Because it kind of comes across in the videos currently, especially with the volume of the exhaust. But you really don't get the full effect of it. Especially like the pops and the bangs. It's more of it's like a crackle, where it's like the videos that I've been doing, it's kind of like a rapid fire dull thud. Notice it's like when you engine brake in and around 30 miles an hour, that's when you get the most. So that just proves me a fucking liar immediately. I tried like the kill switch way, but to try and get like like one large one, but it doesn't seem to work the way I'd want it to. Oh no, nuts. Hybrid Insight. Oh come on, fucking hell, just move. And then I don't like. See, that doesn't make any sense, because there's no one behind that fucking Peugeot, so why did you stop to let him out? You could have just went past normally, and it would have had enough room anyway. But instead, you stopped, and you slowed your journey for no fucking particular reason. Every fucking time. Oh, my little toggles I'm getting toggle bashed. Toggle bashed in the helmet. Bargain, that is bargain. Buy a bike for that, although you probably pay just as much, if not more, for insurance. I hope something comes of that. You'd think things like, you know, scooters and bikes would be maybe as much to buy as a car in certain situations, but then running costs and insurance and stuff like that should be much lower. But why would like a young, like 18-year-old, first of all, they can't get anything decent because of the way the fucking licensing system works. And then you'd have to pay through the nose for insurance anyway. And you may as well just pay the same, but I know you can take your mates to the discotheque. Well, unless you and all your mates have got bikes, then there's no real incentive. You know, it's not like a cheap runaround if you're going to be paying just as much. I mean, fuel costs is huge at buying like a little 125 scoops or something like that. You know, you'd be able to get away with a cheaper running costs, like in fuel and things like that. I was revving really fucking low then for no reason that I could see. So what that was about. What was that about? Do you reckon the Audi was a little bit cheesed? People in Audis like to think they have dominance. They don't. I think buying an Audi gives them dominance. It doesn't. That's the only way you get dominance.